Welcome to the Nikki Rich Show. I'm your host, Miss Nikki Rich, and today we have an exciting show for you. For all those who are tuned in right now, I'm your host, Miss Nikki Rich, and I'm broadcasting live out of sunny California. And if you're new to the Nikki Rich Show, make sure you follow us and subscribe to Nikki Rich Show TV, as well as follow us along on social media. You can follow us at The Nikki Rich Show on Instagram. Go to our website, thenikkirichshow.com. Well, guys, we have an exciting guest in the house. As you know, he is born and raised out of Seneca, South Carolina. He's a music artist. He is also a radio host. And as you know, he is the red carpet correspondent for the Nikki Rich Show. So I'm excited to welcome to the Nikki Rich Show for the first time, Nick Rich. Welcome. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Miss Nikki?
Excited to have you on here today. I mean, what an amazing day. How's it out there? How's the weather?
Um, it rained a little bit this morning, but now it's real sunny and breezy. It probably feel like California.
Okay.
It's real sunny and breezy. It feel good outside though.
Well, I'm excited to have you on. A lot of people might know this, but you are my younger brother.
Yeah.
My baby brother, that is.
Youngest brother, right?
Yes. They always call us twins, or say we always look alike.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to have you, Nicholas. Let's start off by just learning a little bit about you. Tell us a little bit on how you got started in entertainment.
Well, our parents, our parents had a hand in that, especially our mother, who was a singer and she's still a singer, but she come up through the years singing, and our father being a radio DJ, disc jockey, and a program promoter, and also a minister. So um, it was easy to fall in line with just both our family just already doing that kind of thing. Our aunts, uncles, singing, musicians, and things of that nature. So it was in the family, basically. It was in the blood.
Yes, it was. It was. Now, how did you get into radio?
My father uh, got me into radio at an early age. He would have me come on the show and read the announcements, and I would probably be in like elementary or middle school. He'd have me come down, help with the announcements and stuff like that, just to get me started. And who knew today that I would be taking the show over? So the show has been running for 44 years now. We're going on 45 years. September we'll be celebrating our 45th anniversary. And for the viewers out there, 94.1 FM, The Lake, WSNW. If you are out of range in the upstate area of South Carolina, you could always stream at WSNWradio.com. Hit the live button, and we got all the hottest music in gospel, and we playing all your favorites. So every Sunday from 9 to 11 a.m., 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., you can tune in and enjoy while you're getting ready for church or whatever. You can listen to me and my mother and I continue to carry out my father's vision for the radio show.
Most definitely. Now, how did you get into the music aspect of everything? I know, I mean, especially hip hop. That's a little different from the gospel. So, how did you go into the hip hop?
Right. So hip hop, um, I would say our brother Eric had a lot to do with that, but also just having a love for it. But Eric had he started out doing that, and just being his younger brother, it inspired me. So that's what got me into doing hip hop. So I give Eric a lot of credit for that. Also, just the love of music, period.
And also, let them know how many brothers and sisters you got. I know.
Well, well, you the oldest sister, you the only sister, but you the oldest, and then we got two brothers in between us. You got
Mhm.
Lamar, and then Eric, and then myself. So our folks had 4 kids, and we still pressing on.
And we used to be a part of a gospel group, the
Right.
Richardsons,
Yeah.
when we were young. So we used to sing, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, for sure. The Richardsons. Then we had the Richardson brothers, and yeah, we had a nice little run. We was real young though, but we had a nice little run in the area.
Yeah. Now tell me also, you got new music out, and I know it's been a project you've been working on since the pandemic. It was social distance.
Right. So the social distance, I dropped the first of that series. It's going to be a series. So the first EP was called The Social Distance. I dropped it last February on my birthday of 2022. And the reason I named it that is because us being in the pandemic, it really got a deeper meaning to it though. But
Hmm.
of course, we were in the pandemic, and the word social distancing come up. But also in the Bible, there's a scripture that says, uh, "Be apart from them," or come from among them, or something like that. And when I think about social distancing, I think about just how the Bible wants God want His certain group of people to be set apart from everybody else. So when I think about social distancing, that's what I think about. Also, I think about just um, like the civil rights movement and slavery, how we were socially distant. We was forced to be socially distant. You had slavery. You had, like I say, the civil rights movement.
Hmm.
You had this ethnicity separated from that ethnicity and things of that nature. So that's another thing I think about when I think about um, the social distance. So I entitled that because it has many different meanings. And like I say, the first one dropped last February of 2022. I'm working on the new one, which is almost finished, and we're excited about that. It's called The Social Distance Part 2, and the subtitle is The Vaccine. The reason I call it The Vaccine, of course, you had a vaccine a few years ago that wanted you to take the vaccine. But I call it that because when you think about a vaccine, you think about it's something that they push you to say that you need it, right?
Hmm.
So I named the album the subtitle "The Vaccine" because you need it. It touch on so many different topics and emotions. Like the first couple songs is dealing with grief. How we lost our father last June, and it talks. I got a song about that. It's called "Legendary." I just dropped that recently, a couple weeks ago on his
And you
birthday.
dropped a video with that, right?
Right, April the 8th, I dropped a video called Legendary, tribute to my father. There's also a song I dropped before that that's dealing with just overcoming stuff and overcoming obstacles. So you got grief, overcoming obstacles. You're gonna have some fun music. You're gonna have some relationship type topics. You're gonna have some other things. So you need this to get through life. So it's called the vaccine, and that will
Well,
be coming out soon. I don't have a date for it yet, but it'll be dropping soon.
now tell us, how was you able to, do this and overcome grief as well? How was you able to overcome it?
Well, I wouldn't say I overcame it, but I just think that God just give us the strength every day to deal with it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's basically how I look at it. Just strengthen God to be able to deal with it. You know what? One of my biggest fears growing up was losing a parent, and God just gave me that strength. And sometimes you'll be put in a situation where you don't know how strong you are until you have to be strong.
Yes.
And when I look at your story, that's a great example of that. And yeah, we just been put in a everybody goes through something, right? And so you just put in a position to be strong, and that's what I'm dealing with now. Just I'm not overcoming grief. I'm just being strong and dealing with it with the strength that God gave me.
Most definitely. Well, we proud of you, and you're making it happen. You're
We
doing
proud
what
of
you
you.
love, and you still not only doing what you love, but you are, you know, taking on Dad's legacy as well. Which is amazing. You
Yeah, that
know.
was important to
Hmm.
us and the family and all the listeners and supporters and the people he touched throughout these years. Like I said earlier, 44 years, now 45 this year. And so we just didn't want to lose uh, that support and fan base and things of that nature. And the community, we didn't want to lose the community. So
Hmm.
uh, me and me and Mama decided let's keep it going. And in I was already in the mix with it. Like um, a little before he passed, he was uh, being a stand-in pastor at a church. So he would leave early, and I would come in and fill in for him. So it was easy just to step in and continue that because I was already doing it. I was already filling in for him a little bit, so I just kept it going.
Now, with your music, tell us, will you have any more videos coming up? Any more releases coming up?
I definitely will have some more
Hmm.
videos and releases, and I hope to actually shoot a video before this weekend is
Okay.
out. Um, I'm really working hard to get this thing out here in the next month or so. This artwork, and I can't wait. We're gonna have some more visuals for y'all to see. You could go on my YouTube, by the way, and see the visuals that I have now at Nick Rich TV on YouTube, and you will see the single that I'm pushing, Legendary, which is about my father. It was important for me to push that as the single, just a tribute to him. And that video is on YouTube at Nick Rich TV. Please subscribe, like, comment, and all that. And we're gonna have some more visuals for you. We have visuals from the from the first social distance. So if you hadn't heard it, you could go on there and listen to it as well and see the visuals.
Now, tell us, are you still, having Virtue as well? I see you wearing Virtue.
Oh yes, yes, ma'am. Oh yes, ma'am. We got Virtue Apparel.
Hmm.
Urchoo, but it is the same word as Virtue. Excuse me, and it's the same word, same meaning. We just spell it how it's pronounced,
Hmm.
and we do have virtue. We got all kinds of things. Trucker hats. We gonna have bucket hats. We got the basketball shorts with the name on the lap, like the NBA shorts. We got everything, hoodies, everything you can think of. Also, we got the women's line. We got her virtue because the Bible talk about the virtuous woman. I think it's Proverbs 31. I don't want to misquote that. Y'all correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But we got her virtue, and you have modeled for us before, and some followers of you have ordered from us. So we've sent out to a bunch of different places. We
Yeah.
sent out to Texas, Philadelphia, and
Atlanta.
L.A., Atlanta, all kinds of different places. Man, we even had somebody hit us up from overseas, and we still trying to work out how to get them something. But y'all, we got everything: jogging suits, hoodies, tech suits, track suits, everything you can think of. We got the biker sets for the ladies, the full set. We got the biker shorts. We got the her virtue t-shirts, and we got the track suits for the ladies. And I'm telling you, y'all, we do it all. And
Yes.
we're gonna come out with some more spring wear this year. Um, we're gonna have a shipment coming here within the next week or so. So we're gonna hit them hard. We're gonna continue to grow. Thank you to all our supporters that have purchased, and we looking to have you guys purchase, the newcomers purchase as well. Clothes are very comfortable. Um, we're just excited about it. Our website is on Etsy, etsy.com/virtue clothing. So y'all go in there, holler at us. You can go in there, place an order, and we'll get you right. Ship that thing out to you real nice. You know.
Tell us where they can find you on social media, connect with you, check out your music, videos, everything.
Um. So I'm on Facebook as Nick Rich, of course. I'm on Twitter as Nick Rich SC with the South Carolina on the end. That's also my name on Instagram, Nick Rich SC. That's my name on Snapchat as well. I'm on TikTok at Nick Rich 50. Y'all might see me do a little TikTok dance or something on there. But I also have snippets of visuals, songs, freestyles on TikTok as well. Um, I think that's about it. I think that covered all of them. Instagram Nick Rich, Twitter Nick Rich SC, Instagram Nick Rich SC, TikTok Nick Rich 50, Facebook Nick Rich, Snapchat Nick Rich SC. So y'all hit me up on all of them. We're gonna add you, and be ready to see something special. Be ready to see my journey as I grow in this music, and you can say you follow me the whole time because we gonna get there.
Yes. We have a celebrity guest that's tuned in, Miss Vanessa Rogers Tracy from Love and Marriage Huntsville, on the OWN network. She said she made it in. Nick,
What's up, Miss Vanessa? Thank you for tuning in to us.
yes. So
That's
excited to
uh,
have you join us. She is amazing. Y'all got to watch on the OWN network on Saturdays. Love and Marriage Huntsville. You
yeah,
know, that's amazing. Shout out to Miss
that's
Vanessa,
her.
always supporting. And what's our fellow guest too? We welcome Miss Vanessa back anytime because she's always has something going on. From the books, y'all gotta go purchase. I mean, she is amazing. From real estate to the reality, so much more. And yes, she said, "Hello, Nick, uh, and Nikki." Yeah, 100 episodes this weekend. Yes,
Wow.
100 episodes.
Congratulations.
Yay! Let's get her. Yes, Miss
That is,
Vanessa, congratulations.
that's amazing.
That is huge. We're so excited for you and everything and the cast. Shout out to the cast. And OWN is making it happen over there. But we so excited to have you, Nicholas, here today. And speaking of Nick, I mean, you have a unique name. Let them know how you got this name, Nick. It's very unique.
Well, for whatever reason, for whatever reason, our mother decided to name me after you.
And what was the reason?
They done cursed me, y'all. No, I love my name.
Uh-huh.
I love my name, and that's why I decided to go with that as my artist name because a lot of people previously know me. I was going by Fleetwood, like like the Cadillac, Fleetwood
Mm-mm.
Cadillac, and I was going by Fleetwood. But a couple of years ago, right before I dropped the first Social Distance, I decided Man, let me go by what my mama gave me. So
Mm.
I go by Nick Rich. It got a nice little ring to it. I got my rich chain. Yeah. Then my father gave me that last name, so very proud of that. So why not?
Rich is in our blood.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, it's in our blood. But I'm just so honored to have you on today because a lot of times we got to showcase and highlight our family.
You know what
They
I'm
do
talking about?
when our family is doing good, and that's what I noticed with Miss Vanessa. That the whole family doing good, from the daughter, the grandkids, everybody, and they showcase and highlight the
Yeah,
whole family.
of
And we
course.
have to do that. We have to celebrate our family. I know we celebrate others, but our family, when they doing good, we have to celebrate them.
Right.
And I see we got, yeah, shout out to Miss Jane Latimer in the house. She said so proud of our hometown. Miss Jane,
What's up, Miss
yes.
Jane? Y'all, that's my bus driver. My bus driver when bus driver going to school back in the day, she come around and pick us up. What's up, Miss Jane? Wow. Shout out to Miss Jane for tuning in, man. Miss Jane used to put up with us bad kids on that bus. She had a lot of patience, man. She done had to stop that bus a couple times. Shout out to Miss Jane. Jane.
Yes, hi Miss Jane. And yes, Miss Vanessa, family legacy and support is everything. Once you have that legacy, we passing it down,
Do that.
and somebody's gonna take on the Nikki Rich show,
Right. Yeah,
you
Big
know.
Nick Rich gonna take on the Nikki Rich show.
And speaking of, Nicholas, Nick, some of y'all might not know, but he also corresponds for the Nikki Rich show. When I can't interview,
Oh yeah.
Nick do it.
Oh
And
yeah.
Nick hits the red carpet. So you might be seeing video footage where you think it's just me and it's my brothers, Not only
Right.
Nick, Lamar. Lamar goes too, because Nick and one of our other brothers, Lamar, they covered the Super Bowl
Yeah.
one
And
year.
20.
And that was pretty amazing. So it's not, we have a team, behind us, but I'll not only have my team, but I have my family behind
Right.
me as well. So
You know what?
it
You should be saluted for that, Miss Nikki Rich. You, I'm serious. I'm serious. You should be saluted for that. For using your family as part of your team. With me having a little bit of experience in that field from college doing broadcasting or what many others know as communications. Our program was called radio TV broadcasting, but you giving us the opportunity to um, take on those shows and those red carpet events and things of that. It's a great opportunity. We get to meet some of the biggest people in the world, and also we get to cover the Nikki Rich Show, which is one of the biggest platforms in the world. So
yeah.
it's definitely great. It's fun, man, and we hope to be covering here real soon.
Don't
I
say,
go put
don't
it out.
tell them. You can't give out where we going.
I ain't. I just said we
Okay.
hope to be covering real soon. We can't put that,
Don't tell them, because I
but
don't like for people to know where I'm going.
hopefully here soon we gonna cover some more events for Miss Nikki Rich, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
fun, and we're gonna do it right, and we can't wait. We
And
ready.
it's I got some big things coming up, y'all. Don't sleep on us. Don't
Oh
sleep.
yeah.
Now, since you've been covering the Nikki Rich Show, what was your favorite person that you got the chance to interview and see in person?
Well, you had asked me to go to the, I believe it was the Bounce Trumpet Awards
Mm-hmm.
in Atlanta. So I think that was my favorite event. I got to interview a lot of different people. Robert Townsend might have been my favorite interview. I was able to ask him. Robert Townsend did Meteor Man, and also, growing up watching Meteor Man, and then also growing up watching his TV sitcom Parenthood. That was a big part of our childhood, and I was able to ask him questions like, was he gonna reboot Parenthood, or did he want to redo Meteor Man with the surge of just comic book movies right now? You got Marvel and DC, which are big in Hollywood right now, and I was able to ask him those type of questions because Meteor Man was like one of the first black superhero movies back in the day, early '90s.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, it was definitely dope. The Bounce Trumpet Awards. I was also able to interview
The
um,
Brat,
the Brad as well.
that
Ed
was a major one.
Ed Lover, man, Ed Lover showed a lot of love. He was real cool. Um, just so many different people, man. I saw, and then we was right behind India Irie as we was going into the building and checking in. She was right in front of us checking in. It was just cool, man, to be able to do that. So shout out to you. We appreciate the opportunity, and we're ready to do more.
We got some more coming up on the red carpet. You know, sometimes that I can't personally be there, um, but we making it work. The Nikki Rich Show doesn't stop no matter what. We're
And we're
gonna
gonna
keep it live. We're gonna keep it going. We want everybody to definitely continue to support. And you can support the Nikki Rich Show. You can donate, reach out to us, the Nikki Rich Show at gmail.com. If you wanted to support us in any way, you want to, just help the show to keep going. It doesn't run off of the air.
right,
you
right,
know, we want the show to keep going and standing. If you want to be a sponsor, if you want your business to be highlighted during this show, you can. Just reach out to the Nikki Rich Show at gmail.com. And we got many, many things to come. Just stay tuned, guys. Got some big things popping. And we coming to your city. We're gonna be all over. You ready, Nick?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Now, once again, check them out. Tell them where they can check you out at too.
Again. Oh yeah. Also, let me say this. You can stream the music on all platforms: Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, all those things. The social distance. I did a live recording here in Greenville, um,
Mhm.
and I have clips of that live recording where I had a live band. Some of the biggest musicians. We had uh, um, my boy on the keys. He played for SWV. Uh, I have my bass player Snoop. He's playing for Tasha Cobb right now. Shout out to
Mhm.
my boy Devin Parker, who's from Seneca. He's on tour with New Edition right now. He was the drummer and also the visionary for that live recording. He heard our music. And he was like, man, let's do a live recording. So it was definitely dope. It was like an unplugged type of thing. If you ever saw that Jay-Z unplugged thing, it was dope.
Yeah.
So you can see clips of that on my Instagram, Nick Rich SC. You can see clips of that. It's so dope, man. The vibes was in the building, and we're looking to do that again. And the production was called Live and Uncut. So Live and Uncut, we hoping to do this next album EP on Live and Uncut. Um, Again, you can stream the Social Distance Nick Rich on all platforms. I'm on Instagram, Nick Rich SC. I'm on Snapchat, Nick Rich SC. I'm on Twitter, Nick Rich SC, and I'm on TikTok at Nick Rich 50. That was actually my football number. So
Okay.
number 50. So Nick Rich 50 on TikTok, and I'm on there Nate Nan, and I'm just playing. But we have a lot of fun on there. I got video clips and freestyles and everything you can think of on there.
Well, Nick, I appreciate you being our guest today. We love you, everything you're doing. Quick shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Also, our mom. Shout out to our mom. I know she watching.
Ma do.
I know she watching today because her baby on.
Yeah.
Nicholas. So shout out to Mama, and everybody that's tuned in, all the family that's watching as well. So much love to everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the Nikki Rich Show. And Miss Vanessa said she just followed you on IG, Nick. So when we get off, you gotta follow back.
Oh, I will
Oh,
follow. Y'all follow me. I'm gonna follow y'all back. Let me say shout out to you, Nikki Rich. We don't call you Nikki, we call you Nicole. But shout out to Nikki Rich, man, for this opportunity to have me on. It's long overdue. Um, but I would like to come back on to when we drop the next EP. We're gonna have let me say this. We're gonna have a listening party. I plan to have like small finger foods, little small gathering with some friends. I really want
mm-hmm.
to be more of a networking type of thing than just
Yeah.
more than just listeners, but people that can exchange cards with each other and just networking because networking can get you places further than money can get you. So we definitely gonna do that. We're gonna keep y'all posted. Shout out to the Nikki Rich Show. Please, uh, let's continue to keep this thing going. Hit up Miss Nikki Rich at her email again. Donate, support. If you are an artist or you have a small business, you can tap in with her for sponsorship, advertisement, and things of that nature. So let's get it, Nikki Rich Show. Rich is in the blood, man. You see it, Rich is in the blood. Also, I'm going to start a podcast. It's going to be called Rich Talk, and we're just going to be talking about different stuff. I got my mic, I got my computer, and stuff like that. So we're going to do that soon. So y'all stay posted. More videos, more visuals, more talks, more conversations. You already know.
Well, thank you once again, Nick, for being our guest. You're welcome back anytime. And for those who are tuned in, make sure you follow me. And, you know, I'm on the Nikki Rich Show at IG. You can go to our website, thenikkirichshow.com. We're everywhere. Facebook. Go to our fan page, The Nikki Rich Show. Um, Subscribe to our YouTube, Nikki Rich Show TV, or Nikki Rich the number two. You can subscribe to either one. Thank you so much for, tuning in to the Nikki Rich Show today. And much love to everybody. Thank you. Bye, Nick.
Bye, sis. Love you.
Love you too.